Hey, everybody. I know it's been a while since you've all seen me or heard from me, but I'm still alive. And I know I've been invited to come to some channels and go on, but right now I've really just been trying to keep my sanity. Let's just put it that way. Well, let's hope we get some people coming in. Be nice if they do. Chat up there. There we go. I know that I haven't been around for a while. Just hope everybody understands, that we all have things we go through, and I went through quite a bit. But right now, I just want to, just show what I've bought since 8 months ago, I believe that was the last time I was on, and was showing how I did my son's wallet. And that turned out pretty good. He sure enjoyed the heck out of that one. So let's see. I've got one. Hi, Michelle. Hi, my daughter, Lily. Good to see that I got a couple in the chat here. But yeah, I've just kind of went through some stuff, and I had to take a hiatus from everything. Um, Everybody knows that I couldn't use my left arm for a while, but I'm getting back to it. I'm going to show you, before I start showing anything else, what I'm working on. This is one of my beaded cuffs. I'll be putting the beadwork on this cuff, and in May, I'll be going on Laura's channel, and I'll be selling my beadwork. And I finally said yes to somebody, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about going on with her. Hey, Willow. It's good to see you. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. Sometimes we all do. And, I just had too much happen too fast. And when it all finally settled down, that's when I myself broke. I mean, you can stay strong for so long and then you break. And I did. And I apologize to, hey, Aaron. I apologize to everyone that, has missed me. I've been wanting to do my shows, but I just didn't have the energy. I don't know if anybody could relate to going through something like this, but I just didn't have the energy, and I wanted to be able to come back with a clean mind, my soul feeling better, and share the energy that I have shared before, the positive side of life, and being the good native lady that I am. And I have missed all of you. But yep, I'll be trying to get back into doing my shows. Won't be as won't be as quick and fast, but I'll probably be coming on maybe once or twice a month. It's just getting back into the groove of it. So over the past 8 months, I have, a decent collection of my native jewelry, my indigenous jewelry that I have purchased, at really good discount prices. And I'll tell you, I got some good bargains. Thank you, Willow. But, I just went through a lot. Let me just put it that way. Went through a lot. And like I said, I finally broke, and I didn't want to pawn it off on everybody and come ranting and raving on my channel like a mad woman, and that wouldn't have been fair to you guys. Like I said, I prefer to bring positivity, and a lot of love, and bring the joy that should be in this world with all of you. And I'm about ready to show a lot of joy here. Um, I'm going to start with the bead collection first. As you can see, I've not opened this one, and I've had it for a couple of months. But I've got some very nice beads, and I believe they're all beads. These are for projects that I've seen in my mind, just never applied. If anybody does any art or anything like that, I'm sure you know what I mean. These here are I believe these are size 15 Miyuki rounds that I purchased from Eureka Crystal and Beads, and I got them in the gunmetal. This is what gunmetal beads look like. Thank you, Willow. And as you can see, they got a really nice shimmer. They are not actually a metal bead. Gosh, if I can figure out how to open it. Oh, Lily. That was crazy. And then these are these are like a mint Picasso. I don't know if you can see the Picasso in it. And Willow knows what I mean by a bead having a Picasso look. I can't even open that other one. Will I be? Oh, look at this. This one's, they really crammed that one down in there. See if I can get them to come out. They're so tiny. But these are just so tiny. And focus pocus. There we go. These are size 15. And when I say size 15, most of the time, a lot of people don't understand about when we talk about the size. The size is actually considered by the hole of your bead. Yes. Yeah, there are shades of brown in there and everything, but it's the size of the hole in the bead. And size 15 in these are also Miyuki rounds. Oops, the wrong bag. Yeah. And they're just beautiful. I mean, I like to work with the itty bitty beads, and then when you got a project and you're working with a size 11 bead and you got this little gap, just this little teeny tiny gap, and the size 11 bead won't fit in there, bam, you slap in that little size 15. And it works perfect. And then, of course, I got the gunmetal in the size 11s. And I know you guys haven't seen me work with these very much. I love working with them, but what I want to do is I want to show you guys how I work them into using them with my seed beads, in my medallions, and in my earrings. These are the bugle beads. And these are the Miyuki, what are they? I forget what size these are. But these are just cute. They have like that peacock shimmer to them, and always best to use in them. I think I've done a couple of pieces, and I think Elizabeth might have one when I've used the bugle bead. So of course I had to get, like this lined colored bugles. They're actually clear, and then they have the color on the inside. And they're just really pretty. Got it in the gold, and then I got it in silver. That's right, Willow. The smaller the bead, the smaller the hole, the smaller the needle. And I got another one. It's a different kind. It's more of a purpley. Let's see if I can get it up there to focus. Tell me if I'm going too fast, y'all. I've been out of touch. Come on, baby. She's mad at me. I haven't used her for a while. Aw, thank you. I know he was headed to work. Maybe better if I just try to take it out. Oh, twist. There we go. Let's see if it'll focus this way. There we go. These are more of a purpley when the other ones were more of the green. Then last of the bugles, of course I had to get it in gunmetal. But yeah, these are all going to be used in a lot of my beadwork coming up. I did get through with a large order, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Silver lined crystal. Oh, and I am in my she den, by the way. I don't know if any of y'all saw my Facebook. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I have a nice she den. Okay, I got these two mixed up, but that's fine. I know which is which. So, of course, I did get some galvanized, which are basically your metallic bead. I got this one in, oh, they didn't even put the color there. But this is like a light rose. It's really pretty. I love the color. See if I can get it open without spilling my beads. But these are like a really light rosy color. It's not going to show up too well on my hands there. Let's see if we can get it down here. Close up. Focus, pocus. There we go. Can you see the light rose color to them? They are just pretty. And to buy that size of tube from Eureka Crystal and Beads, I've got that one on sale, and these usually go for about a good $20. And catching it on sale like I did, I only paid $5 for this tube. I believe I got a couple more in this size, and it's in the silver and the gold. But there's the rose. And then here's the gold. I'll put these back in their packages correctly. And yeah, they had a really big sale around President's Day, I believe it was. And it was because they were overstocked, from my understanding. And this is the gold. Really pretty. It is. They are not cheap. And I just couldn't help myself. I guess you could say that. Just could not help myself. I just had to. because I was running out of the gold and the silver, and then when I saw that really light rose, um, galvanized, I was like, I've got to have that one. I know it can look good in something. Then, of course, the silver, I'll just put that right there. That's silver. Everybody knows what silver looks like. We're about ready to look at a whole bunch of it. But before we go into the silver, I do want to share these with you. These are actual, come on, camera. I got to get used to this whole setup again. There we go. These are actual turquoise slabs. And of course, you're going to get bead. Put on some Pellon and then bead around. Then I have these two different sizes. These are Mojave that I do know. These are Mojave. And I love working with these kind of slabs because I actually did do I guess you could say it was complete beaded art. I used a bunch of slabs and I did war bonnet with it. And, it turned out really pretty. And I've done several other things, used slabs by creating bears and all that with them. But these are my favorite. So what I'm going to start with is, must be the one I got to keep for good, is this really pretty bracelet. I know my husband loves it. He couldn't wait for me to try it on when I got it. And the blue on this turquoise is just amazing. It is just amazing. Of course, it has one of the safety chains on it. It is an amazing, amazing bracelet. Yeah. And it is a marked piece. So, and this is what you call shiny silver. Shiny silver rarely ever tarnishes. It's not what is that? It's not the one that has the platinum over it or anything like that. It's just considered shiny silver, and it rarely ever tarnishes. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Oh, I'm sure you guys seen this one. This is the new way that the Zuni are making their critters, or I guess you could say they're critters that are inlaid. Come on, focus. There we go. They're starting to use less of, the stone and more of the shell. And here's the back. And I don't know if you guys can see. Yep, see it signed. Very beautiful. And this here is also Zuni made. I've gone to buying adjustable rings, and it is a signed piece as well. Yeah, rhodium. That's what I was thinking. It's not it's not rhodium over it, because I know rhodium is to help protect the sterling and prevent it from, doing what I'm about ready to show you on some of these, the patina. But you can see that there's natural patina in this one because that's the way it was made. This is what we call the snake eye, the little dots like this. That's called snake eye. And it's a very nice adjustable butterfly. That makes two of them. I've got two of these actually now. I believe that's it for the rings. I haven't bought much rings because my fingers have gotten a little too big. And then I got this beautiful Zaya with this. This is actually state of Mexico. And it is another gorgeous signed piece. And if you guys see this bear, a lot of people think that it's Running Bear. But Pay attention to the direction that the bear is laying in. Running bear's bear is the other way. This one is Robert Benelli. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can I bring it up a little bit closer? Focus, baby. I told you she's mad at me. I haven't used her in a long, long time. But yeah, this is a Robert Benelli piece. And I'm going to show you another Robert Benelli piece. You can see the IHMS, the Indian handmade silversmith or sterling silversmiths. And the bear is facing the same direction in here. I don't have any running bear, but the running bear's bear is in the opposite direction. This is Robert Benelli. So y'all know that, those of you that like to collect native jewelry. This is an early 1980s piece that tells you, which it's a little older than this, because he was with, the Indian handmade silversmiths back in that time. And it's very sturdy, very beautifully made. I've got to do some cleaning on these. Let's see here now. These I need to do some cleaning on. This one is a marked piece as well. It's just, it's bright light here. Whoops. I'm knocking stuff off my desk. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I swear my camera's mad at me. Come on, my friend. Is it the AI on you that won't let you? But there's an AD there. You can see sterling right here. And then right here on the side, it says AD. I'm not even sure who that is yet. I haven't bothered to look it up. But it's another beautiful feather bracelet. Cuff bracelet. Very gorgeous. This one here I got to clean up. Made by Curtis Manygoats, Navajo. There we go. It needs to be cleaned up a bit. And this has some beautiful Sonoran green and blue with opal inlay in it. Now these two that I'm about ready to show, I did get these from Turquoise Network. I haven't bothered to wear this one at all, but look at that beautiful. These are some beautiful cuffs. Got these when they were having their New Year's sale. You can tell I've worn one, and the other one I haven't yet. But yeah, these are some beautiful coral. I love the coral in it. I like this one for some reason. It's just, I really like that one. But yeah, they had a really nice sale. And I was like, you know what, guys? I hardly have any coral. It's time to start ordering coral. And I got a ring, of course. And I like it a lot. Haven't taken it out yet. But there's the nice coral ring. And I got it to wear when I go out. Yeah, it did look like a cobblestone path. It's really pretty. And then I got this one from Miss Lydia. Everybody keep Lydia in your prayers. She's been in and out of the hospital. But keep our Lydia in your prayers. I got this beautiful little dragonfly. Now there it is. And she's pretty long from tail to bottom. She's just little under 3.5 inches long. She is pretty. Question at timestamp. Okay, who is it you are going to go on and sell with so I can grab the link? We won't be going on until I think it's the 18th of May. I can't remember what her YouTube name is, but we call her Laura. And, she did put feelers out there for quite a few of us to come out and sell on her channel. I know Patsy Craftsy's going to be there. There's going to be a few of us that, do a lot of jewelry crafting. So you may know who I'm talking about. I've really worn the heck out of these because I've really felt I needed to be close to Jesus. But look at these beautiful earrings. Okay, that'll be awesome. I can do that. And this is more of a blue-green. I don't know if you can see the blue-green turquoise in there. These are beautiful. And, of course, these are also native made. These are done by Lena Pelletero. These are so beautiful. So these are just cute. Some little dragonflies. They're, of course, post back. But as you can see, I do wear post back. I do wear danglies. And, everything I've got here is, that I've shown so far, they're all marked. They have a nice, beautiful, beautiful maker's mark on it. And these are these are spiny oyster. And this is the spiny oyster that's been coming out a lot now. It's like a really deep, dark purple. Oh my goodness. Can you see the really rich purple in that? From a distance, you would think you're looking at black until you get up close and you'll see the purple in it. And these are just cute. And these are marked, I believe, FH. I'll have to figure out who FH is. My earrings. And these are gorgeous. These are also marked in here somewhere. I don't want to take them off, but these are some beautiful earrings too. What you call a hollow box, not a shadow box, but hollow box, where they've taken they put a little hoop on the back so they can put the danglies down in there. Those are just gorgeous. Now on to necklace. I've already worn this one. And everybody knows about these are my Navajo pearls. These are 10 millimeter. You can see how big these are. These are huge. These are 10 millimeter. And of course, I put my Naha on the back. And it's a Robert Shaky, not Charlie, Robert Shaky. Very vintage piece. And yeah, it barely fits through them. So I'm like, you know, probably going to have to look for maybe an 8 millimeter to put these through. And this is how they're doing Navajo pearls now, handmade, with a very dark shade and then light around the sides. Let me see, I got another Navajo pearl here, and these are the 4 millimeter Navajo pearls. And see, how they're doing them dark and then putting the light shade. Yeah. Yes. And this one is a 30 inch. And I paid good money for that. About the same price I paid for these 10 millimeters. I paid for a 30 inch 4 millimeter. So, that's that. And of course, I've got another one of these. And this one is 20 in length. So it's very beautiful. My other one doesn't have the turquoise at the bottoms. Now these are your bench beads. Focus, baby. Told you she is mad at me. Guys, I mean, terribly mad. Yes, these are your bench beads. There's a difference between a Navajo pearl and your bench bead. Now these here are not native made, but I go to a place online every now and then to see what they might have on their bargains. And these are sterling. This is sterling. As you can see, it's 2 layered. It does have what you call your closed shepherd hook. Look at that. I don't know if you can see them. But these are very beautiful beads. Can't wait to wear them. But I got them in a set. Here's another one. I got them 2. And believe it or not, this is 28 in length. This one that I'm showing now is 28 in length. And the beads are graduated. These are sterling. And I do love this vintage clasp. I do not know why my camera is this mad at me. But yes, I love that vintage clasp on there. It's very pretty. And believe it or not, when I found these in the bargain barn, I thought I'd try it, because, you can go to the bargain barn and they'll say it's silver, and you're like, okay, they can say it's silver. Does that mean it's sterling silver, silver plated, or, costume silver, that kind of stuff? Well, I got a hold of the lady that runs the shop, and we emailed each other back and forth about these 2 pieces. But I was like, when you say silver, do you mean it's sterling silver? I went down the line. So I waited a couple days. There little places located out of Colorado. And she says, they're actually sterling silver, hun. She says, I thought they were not. That's why I put them in the bargain barn. And she goes, you can have them both for the $50 that I put out there. Now, mind you, they're not light. These are not light. And for these two beautiful necklaces, getting them both for $50, I was like, wow. And I was like, are you sure? Because I don't want to feel like I'm ripping you off. And she says, nope. I had it out there for months, $50. I never tested them because they looked like, just your classic costume jewelry. And the reason why it took her a few days to get back to me was because she was waiting for her husband to get off the road and come back in and test them for her. But yeah, and that's all I've got to show on. But I'm getting ready to do another cuff. I don't know if any of you saw what I showed earlier. And I will be putting this one on one of my aluminum cuffs once I get it, putting the buckskin on, the hide. So yeah, these cuffs, it depends on the cuff. This one here will fit from a size 6 up to a size 8. As you can see, they're going to be very flexible. So, yeah, so that's why I bought aluminum instead of copper and I feel that if buying them in sterling, it is not loom woven. These are square stitch. I don't like looming my cuff designs. But yeah, this is square stitch. Both of them are square stitch. And I like square stitch better than doing the loom. I actually do. And as you can see, I can do a variety of designs. But yeah, I have not used my loom in a long time. Yes, it is much stronger. And with a loomed piece, you guys, I'm going to tell you, even Willow will tell you, unless, they go back and reinforce with their loom work, if you pull the sides, as you can see, look at that, my beads are not stretching outward. A square stitch will keep your work, look at that, will keep your work, pretty sturdy, and it lasts longer. So, yeah. Yeah, Willow will tell you that, she and I are, I guess you could say, beading masters. And a square stitch compared to loom work is 100% better. Yes, they do last longer. And I love doing a square stitch. And, and these are all done with size 11s. These are done with what you would call a salish seed bead. These are they're kind of check, but I guess you could say they fit in the check beads, but you have to be very careful with these. If you're not paying attention, you'll find them. Salish beads the holes are not steady all the time, so you have to be very careful. And their salish beads are the original seed bead, not the check bead, but the original seed bead that was traded among Native Americans. And I just really, I've been busy. Let me just put it that way. But with this, everybody, I really appreciate you coming. I do appreciate the 7 that's here. Do like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hopefully I'll come on next week and do some beading, get some stuff kicked out there, stuff that I'll probably be putting on Laura's show. So, it'll be exciting. I love you guys very much. I really do. And I miss you. And I'm back. That's all I can say is I'm back. Y'all have a good one. Later.